So I accidentally discovered a feature in the game related to animations that could be expanded into 2 more features. However, first I have to climb the roof. Okay, now I'm going to empty this weapon so it's completely empty. Okay, now it's empty. And I'm going to start the reload animation. I'm going to jump off the roof to interrupt the animation. Okay, now the animation is interrupted. And I'll pay attention to what happens to the animations. So what the character just did, he went into an idle animation, and then he started an animation to pull back the charging handle. This thing over here. Now, normally, if you want to reload the weapon, here's what would happen. You see the difference here? Normally, the shooter would press that thing in the center. That's the, I think it's called bolt release. For the bolt to go forward, to ready the weapon for shooting. Well, for some reason, he uses the charging handle to pull back if the animation is interrupted. And that could be expanded in 2 more features, because it appears the game has a system where it can call different animations based on what state the weapon is in. And the first feature it could be expanded to is into making the charging a manual action the player has to do. So, for example, if you know Red Orchestra 2, that game had manual bolting. Escape from Tarkov has it too. Basically, when you fire one shot on a bolt action rifle, and then you have to press the charging button to cycle the weapon so the next shot is ready. And Red Orchestra 2 did it this way. You fire one shot, then you go into cover, and you can just press fire again to charge the next shot. Now, in Reforger, it should be a different button. And Escape from Tarkov does it similarly, but in a more primitive version, where you fire one shot, and you have to hold left mouse. And when you let go of left mouse, he cycles. Which is bad, because then you have to hold left mouse if you just want to shoot, then go into cover first. And some players may say, why do that? Why add this extra type of action into it? I think it would make the game more fun, because you have more manual interaction with your weapon, because it's an action you do in real life too consciously. And it's the same like driving a car in this game by using stick shift. You can decide what gear you want to be in at what point in time. And the second feature that could be attached to it is weapon malfunctions. So what would happen is your weapon overheats or it jams or something, and to clear the jam, you would have to initiate the bolt pulling animation, which in this weapon would probably be the charging handle. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty amazing idea, because then you would have weapon overheating and weapon jamming as a feature in the game that you have to consider. And I think anything that increases the interactivity with the objects you play with makes the game more fun.